Good morning from Lake Tahoe. We are in Truckee, California, which is right next to Lake Tahoe. And we actually got here the day before yesterday, but it snowed and rained all day yesterday, so
it was gross outside.
So we didn't do anything. But today the weather is a lot nicer, and we are going to go to Donner Memorial State Park for a little hike. There's some tunnels, and then we are going to go explore downtown Truckee. And we're also here tomorrow, and we'll be spending some time at the lake. We've been in this RV for almost 2 months. Our RV trip is actually coming to a close pretty shortly. And we showed you all our RV at the very beginning of our trip, and things have changed a little bit. Some things have broken. Some things we've gotten better at. So we're gonna kick off our time here in Tahoe by showing you a little bit of what it's like to get ready for an adventure. So this is our morning, and this time that adventure is here in Truckee, California.
It's kind of hard to keep such a small space clean, so sometimes we wake up with a bit of a mess.
One downside of living in a broken RV is that our coffee maker is actually on the floor in the middle of the hallway. That's because this outlet doesn't work, and the only one where the cable will reach is on the floor.
We have to pull the slides in, unplug, and get off these blocks. Probably not in that order. In order to stay level, we go up on blocks. Nope. Further. All set, and now we can finally leave. We made it kind of sound like RV life sucks just now, explaining how we have to get ready for everything, but in all honesty, we really do love it. There's just a couple things you have to get used to, a couple things you have to learn, and it really does take a little bit longer to get everything ready, but the pros of RV life absolutely outweigh the cons, and we are having so much fun and loving old Ringo here, despite all his flaws. We are now at Donner Memorial State Park, and we are gonna go on kind of a different hike. we are gonna hike tunnels. They're old train tunnels. There aren't train tracks in there anymore, obviously, so you can hike them. This place is awesome and pretty, and we wanted to do something a little bit different. So we are gonna hike these old train tunnels. There's tons of graffiti, some pretty cool views, and you get to hike in the dark, which is kind of fun. So here we go. Ooh, spooky. Headlamps are finally coming in handy.
Yeah,
Very
first time using our headlamps.
fashionable.
We've had them this entire time. There were many times where we could have,
But we
where they
didn't
really would have come in handy, but
actually have them
we
with
forgot that. We're now entering the darkest tunnel yet.
Dun, dun, dun. Creepy.
We have reached the end of our out and back hike, or at least the first end. The tunnels stopped abruptly, and from what we've read, you can keep walking, but there's no more tunnels. So this is kind of it. So we've gone about 2.5 miles.
This hike is fun. So we're gonna head back,
Get some lunch.
and then we're gonna go explore downtown Truckee. I don't know what that is or what it's gonna be like. It's historic, it's cute, and we're gonna go see what it's all about as our afternoon on really our first day in Lake Tahoe, because
Yeah.
yesterday didn't count because we never left
Yesterday-
the RV.
We stayed inside the RV.
Instead of going through this tunnel, we're gonna go over it. Because why not? And it's not very long. And it looks like you can do that. That was a fun morning. We're running really low on food, and we're also making generator lunch in the parking lot. So we just pulled together real quick some barbecue chickpeas, and then I microwaved some steamer bag of Brussels sprouts, and to make everything taste better always,
Bitchin'
sauce. We just parked in downtown Truckee, and we have 2 hours of free parking, we think, in this free parking lot. And luckily we were able to fit because there's a big wide sidewalk that we could back like half of the RV over, and there's still space to walk on it. So hopefully we don't get in trouble for that. We're my favorite things to do is to explore little bookshops. We had such a fun day here in Truckee, exploring the railroad tunnels, coming downtown and walking around, and finding an awesome coffee shop that was delicious. Now we're just gonna head back, make some dinner, hang out, and tomorrow we are headed to actual Lake Tahoe. So we'll see you in the morning. It is a beautiful day in Lake Tahoe, and we have come down to Kings Beach. We're gonna check it out. We might kayak, but if we have to get in the water to kayak, we might not because it's really cold. But it's like 60 degrees, it's sunny. We found a parking spot. It's costing us $10, but we're right next to the beach, which is great. I'm gonna make us some lunch so we can enjoy lunch overlooking the beautiful lake and the mountains and all of the beautiful Tahoe scenery. And then we are just gonna kind of check it out and see what happens from there. Yet another lunch with an awesome view. Tahoe is beautiful. It's actually colder than here than it is in Truckee when we left. So we're gonna enjoy this lunch. It's pretty cold. We're gonna enjoy this lunch and TBD what happens afterwards. The original plan today was to come down to Kings Beach, rent ourselves a kayak, and hit the water. But it is cold, the water is cold, the air is cold, everything is cold.
Yes.
I think Hawaii made us weak.
There's a few crazy people doing it.
In the water.
But I have already put on a jacket because I couldn't even handle sitting there eating lunch.
So we're just gonna stroll around really quick and then head out. So honestly, y'all, don't come to Lake Tahoe when it's cold.
There are some destinations where you just have to really be here in summer, and that means bigger crowds and more things to deal with in that respect, but it might be worth it.
It might. So hit the subscribe button anyways, because our next adventure I know will be so much more fun, and we will see you then.